Today we're starting a playthrough of Dark Secrets of Africa. If you haven't seen this game, I do know of at least two streamers that have streamed it before, Duke Donuts and Macaw. And I've watched a little bit of Macaw playing through this game. It looks freaking awesome. In many ways it reminds me of Revenant, because it is a Diablo-like, it is from the late 90s for Windows, it uses D-Draw to deal with shit, so I getting it to run properly is a pain. Getting this game to run properly is notoriously annoying. Now, nowadays, if you want to run it on a modern system, there is like, you can use D-Draw Compat, which works really well. You need to have like one setting different from the default to prevent the cursor from blinking, and then it works perfect. Except it's only in full screen. I tried everything I could think of to make it run on a window, and it doesn't. If you try to use the X-Wind, it breaks everything. The game starts to get all jacked up again. And I was thinking, you know, maybe this one time we can play it in full screen. We can't, because every now and again I might need to do something on OBS, and if you try to alt-tab, the game just decides to die and explodes violently. So yeah, in the end I tried a bunch of few different things, and I might try some more if I have time, which I probably won't, but we're going to be running these on 86 box, which, if for any of you that are not familiar, is a fork of PCM, and I'm emulating a Windows 98 machine with what CPU do I have here? A 300 MHz Pentium 2, which might be too much for my computer. We'll see. The game is quite demanding. Like at max settings it requires like over 400 MHz. So we'll try with this, and if it starts to slow down, I'll go slower. We'll see how it goes. It should be fine. Now, what is this game about? If you've never seen it, if you don't know anything about it. This is a Diablo-like. Be right back in a few minutes, alright. This is a Diablo-like that takes place in the 19th century in Africa, where an explorer goes in and he has to deal with like this Lovecraftian old god and its worshippers, and there are a lot of interesting different mechanics in here, because the game has basically two different parts to it. You have the part of just walking around outside, and you have these people that you can hire to help you carry stuff, fight for you, that sort of thing. And then there are parts where you go alone into a dungeon, and I believe the back of the box says something along the lines of 15 dungeons or so. And it looks really cool. Now, there are places where the game kind of breaks, but other than that, like, the game is really fun. I've always wanted to play this for myself, which is why I'm doing this now. So this, like I said, comes in after Revenant, and it reminds me of that game in a lot of ways. Now, this game is German. This game is actually very German. And if you're not familiar with, like, German games from this era, they have, I don't know, at least to me, they have a certain distinct look on how they do 3D. I've actually worked with German publishers decades ago when I worked with in-game dev, and they have this certain style to how they do things that really comes through in this game. And before we go in, I just want to give you guys a heads up. This game has one problem, which again reminds me of Revenant. The starting of the game has a truckload of talking. In this case, mostly in the ways of like tutorial stuff and initial lore for the game. There is a truckload of talking, and I hope I had enough coffee to work through the first part of the game, because after that it should get to be really good. And on the outside areas, like I said, you hire these people to come with you, so you kind of have a party. And that kind of reminds me of Hazard a little bit. So all in all, this game should have plenty of stuff for us to enjoy. and I've seen other people stream it, and I'm really curious to play it, and we're gonna go right to it then. I've talked a lot. I don't really have much more to add, other than what, like, others might have said about this game before. I don't bring any new secret information or anything. So yeah, let me just make some final adjustments here, make sure everything is in order. And we should be good to go. I have it installed already. Dark Secrets of Africa. I haven't seen the cinematics, and I don't remember then, and I might have to adjust the volume, but it should be fine. Let me start the timer. Dark Secrets of Africa. Welcome back. It is a little bit loud. Put it down like 3 decibels. Africa, 1874. Look at his strut. Reusing animations. Zoom in on the skulls. My man, chat, this game is gonna be a journey. I gotta say. Look at the old god temple. Look at so freaking evil. Are you guys ready to get eaten by some kind of guts horror thing? I can't wait. Now, one of the things I really like about this, I just find awesome. Look at this menu with this effect. Look, I freaking love this. And the cursor is a torch, of course, and it's not flickering. You guys have no idea how difficult it is to get this cursor to not flicker like shit. Anyway, are you guys ready for like 5 hours of voice acted text for tutorials? Let's go. New game. No, really, we're really lucky that the main character's first name is not Mike.
My name is Hawk, Howard Hawk. I've just got off the boat from America, and now I'm standing near to a village in Nubia, which is in Africa. It is September 1876. I'm an archaeologist, and I'm searching for the grave of the pharaoh Shishak, who lived around 900 BC. I was here in 1855 with my father. Shortly before we were due to go back to America, we found an ancient papyrus scroll on which were written the prophecies of the high priestess Nifu. We were able to decipher these, and I swore then to return someday to follow this up. Now I've finally come back.
Now, first of all, let me repeat the joke. It's a good thing his first name is not Mike.
Firstly, though, I want to explain to you how all this works.
He just skipped.
Below here, you'll see the user menu. These 4 symbols show my vitality, energy, food, and water. You must make certain that the colored gauges don't sink too low.
Okay.
I carry with me everything you see here in these gauges. My equipment consists of a machete, pickaxe, torches, water, food, and precious stones. These symbols can all be activated by the left mouse button. The weapons and pickaxe will then light up. Also, by use of the mouse, I can eat and drink, and you can follow just how much it is on the aforementioned colored gauges. The longer they are, the better for me.
Okay, at least we got some mouse over information. That's very useful. I'm scared of clicking to skip. Yeah, it skips on its own.
Put up my tent. However, I need a carrier to assist me. I'll find him in the village and pay him a few precious stones. Putting up the tent gives me greater vitality and energy. You can end my rest period by clicking on the tent symbol again. Or I finish the rest myself automatically after 6 hours have passed. The arrow below allows you to set the speed of the game throughout the rest period.
Well, these arrows, okay.
I only use these symbols when I need a carrier, helper, or warrior from one of the villages. With this, I can make sure that they all get food, water, or medicine at the same time. This is a big area map. Here you can follow every trail I'll take throughout each level. This is a lifelike portrait of me. Behind it, you'll find a list of the qualities I possess, which are further explained in the instruction. I'll explain all these symbols at a later stage, as you don't need them until much further on in the game. Here are 3 very important symbols, which are also further explained in the instruction book. With the first, you can swap objects with any member of the expedition. The second allows you to switch between automatic and manual control, and fixes the order of the group, for example, who goes first. The last symbol allows you to save the game at the point reached. Reload a saved game, or even, if you really must, end the game. So that's the
If you really must.
Near here is a village, and we are both going there now so that I can explain more about the game. To walk, you must move the mouse to an empty area and click the left button. The natives usually give me a lot of valuable information in the course of a short conversation.
Actual tutorial in a freaking Diablo, like, yeah, that's... Like, I gotta say, after playing through Revenant and Hazard, the thing that excites me the most about accessibility in this game is having this here and a mouse over something. Because on both games you had to like open like 500 menus just to have any information about your items. Let's put down a save. Can I type anything? Oh no, you don't type in a name. Alright, well that's fine. It has a little screenshot over there. And everything seems to be working. We have a mini-map over here. I wanted to mention that this kind of 3D that you see here, again, it's very German for this time. I really liked this style for some reason. We have a rifle, machete, pickaxe, pike-axe. A torch, water reserves, food reserves, precious stones. We have 10 torches actually. Our qualities are we are hungry. Experience points and level, very important, very good. Number go up. Nice, nice. Graphic adjustments, we can change the shading. I think I'm not gonna mess up with anything. We can increase the map size and this thing back here. So I think I will. Other than that, I don't want to. Dynamic skill level you can change as you play. I think that is like very early for that feature, which is nice to see. And resolution, we can't go much higher because we don't have a good computer like this. Yeah, look at the map. Yeah, this is a lot better. Jeremy, man. Yeah, number go up is always very good. Indeed. Let's see what else did we have there. Here. We have a choice of characters, F1 to F7. So these are the controls. Shit, this is a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna worry about it. Magic. This game, by the way, this very German explorer called Howard Hawk eventually learns how to cast magic, which is amazing. We have, of course, it's a German game, so we have graphs. You can see here graphs. Statistics. These are the levels of the game, so we have 1, 2. You have 15 levels. As expected, it tells you how much you've spent on each one. How many monsters we have defeated. So you have Zulkas and Shamashes and fire demons and skeleton demons. Nice. Servants of Azag Thoth and so on. Of course, you want statistics in your German game. And here's a log. And you can move around your log. We haven't even moved, and we already have 12 entries on the log, because of course we do. Howard Hawk is not that bad. I know someone in real life named Hank. Like I said, at least he's not called Mike. We have a clock here. We have a date over there. Time is going by really fast. So let's move to the village. What? Okay, he's moving on his own. I wanted to talk about other stuff, but he has...
I should now stand directly in front of the door of one of the huts. If there are lots of boxes and containers outside the hut, it means that I can usually buy something. In the lower huts, you can buy food, water, torches, and medicine. A screen appears with many objects on it. To buy something, you must use the left mouse button to click on the plus or minus symbol of the particular object. You get it after clicking on Confirm. I don't usually buy water as I get it from the oasis over there. If you don't want to buy anything, just click on the right mouse button to leave the screen. Confirm purchase.
Confirm, and he stopped saying confirm purchase and then finished afterwards. That's... I don't even know how to program a bug like that.
Let's go to the upper huts. Once again, we have to stand directly in front of one of the doors. You can get carriers, helpers, or warriors here by using the same methods as just explained. A carrier is very useful in putting up tents. Warriors obviously help in battle, and workers are always useful clearing stones out of the way. Here again, click on plus or minus to confirm your manpower requisites, or leave the screen. Don't forget that all your manpower also needs food and water. If you don't give them enough, they'll desert you.
Okay. Now, I want to show you guys something real quick. Let me put on a save first. Just so you guys have an idea, if you go here and you set the resolution to the maximum, it's really slow. But I want you guys just to see how zoomed out it gets. Yeah, you can barely see the left bar. So even if you could, you wouldn't run this at max resolution because everything gets way too freaking small. I would ideally run it at like one higher resolution than this, but it's fine. Also, and this might be boring, but when you pause the game, it does an emboss filter on the background, and I think that's like the funniest shit. Like, that's what... I don't know. It just strikes me as funny because as a kid you would play with like these artistic filters on Paint Shop Pro or Photoshop. It just feels amateurish to me for some reason, but it's fine, of course. Like, if we get here, do we get a shop?
How can I help you?
Yeah, you can buy torches, water, food, medicine. And you can complete transaction, you can cancel the transaction.
May eternal good fortune accompany you on your journey.
Can you talk to the people?
Porters and helpers in some villages. They'll be pleased to help you in exchange for a few precious stones.
Okay.
If you continue along this path towards the north, you'll come across the ancient ruins.
I assume that would be like the first dungeon. Music just died.
Beware of the robbers who carry out a reign of terror there.
Now let's go to the oasis. First, we have to click on the machete and point the mouse cursor over the plants. As you'll see, they turn gray. Everything you now click on with the right mouse button will be chopped away, so long as it's still within my reach. This way I can get to the water. Once there, place me right by the water's edge and click the water with the left mouse button. I'll begin filling up water bottles, and you have to stop me when you think I have enough, or that no more will fit in my bags. However, you can always pass on water to another in your group, such as a carrier or a helper. You may also find food and water between the plants after I've chopped them down. Now, are we completely equipped?
2 question marks. Okay, I didn't even go here. The game is trying to skip ahead.
What would you like?
Alright, this is where we get people. Gonna get one of each, I guess.
Many travelers have left items behind in the desert, so keep your eyes open. Maybe there's something useful.
You want to go through the desert? You must be tired of living. Hopefully the gods will reward your courage by protecting you from the robbers there.
Okay, there's something red on the map, but I can't look. I can't scroll over there. Anyway. Yeah, you can't scroll too
I'd like
far.
to give you a tip. In most of the villages, you can buy goods.
Alright, let's start by getting one of each of the people we can hire.
Oasis, you can freshen up anytime and fill up your water reserves. You'll need them if you want to cross the desert.
There's a camel. Hey, he doesn't say anything. Okay.
What would you like to buy?
1 warrior, fancy hat, 1 carrier, 1 worker. Which the tutorial calls helper, now it's worker. And that's all the stones we have.
Eternal good fortune accompany you on your journey.
And now we have a bunch of people. And they are following me automatically, I think.
Eyes wide open
No
on your
manners.
journey, you will often find useful items.
Yeah, camels are usually rude. They spit on you, I think. Alright, so here's one of the features that I really I really like about this game. You can like grab the machete and just delete the scenery and open the way and find items hidden inside the plants. I really like this mechanic. Hang on. How do I get that? Here, we can get the stuff that we found from cleaning the plants. So you can literally farm resources if you need them. And if I go over here and I click the water, and I can click again, I think. Can I click again? He said if I started, I would have to stop him, but it's not working. Hang on a second. No, I don't want any of that. I want... Where's the log? Once there, place me right by the water's edge and click on the water with the left. Okay, I was interacting with the right mouse button. So here I click with the left. If I click with the left... It's... not doing anything? It's filling here, but not these. If you want to swap objects, okay. So the warrior has a gun. The carrier has a tent. And the worker has a pickaxe and whatever this is. With a machete. And they don't have a lot of slots open. The carrier has because the carrier carries stuff, so that makes sense. It's an interesting way of having the carrier, like, just give him more inventory space. So we could, like, give this guy the water? Yeah, we can. Can we pick more water? Yeah, it doesn't seem like the game wants to let us... Oh, maybe you can't have the machete equipped. He's filling up this... But... yeah, that thing about clicking the oasis is not working. Let's say hello to Kinikos for me as well. Right. Oh! Taken water. What did I do different? Oh, we have to double click the water.
Drag even more stuff around with me.
Okay, you have to double click. Swap objects, please. And then we can give a truckload of water to this guy. We'll probably want him to carry other stuff. Not water, but for now, we're learning. And now we try to go explore. Let's grab the rifle. Let's open up the map. There's some red dots on the map, so I assume those are gonna be...
Let's go further north. Once there, I'll show you how we fight. As soon as we see an enemy, you'll have to choose a weapon for me. The best weapon at the moment is the rifle. Just click left button on the rifle and the right button on the enemy. The enemy will turn green as soon as he's in range. If I can't see an enemy, you can locate him by watching out for a red cross whilst passing the mouse cursor over the screen. When the red cross turns into a skull, you can attack. To battle. You can see how much life everyone has by the beams above their heads. Sometimes I inherit objects carried by the enemy once I have defeated them. Just click on the objects with the right mouse button to pick them up. Use the same method to pick up anything you need whilst you're in the temple. When your equipment shows full, you can put anything you're carrying down by clicking it with the right mouse button. I then show a 10 points drop on the scale. You can continue doing this until enough space is freed up. But let's go on.
Oh, look, it's raining. Bless the rains down in Africa. Okay.
Are these the robbers the villagers told me about? What are those strange symbols on their daggers?
And they have a bunch of treasure with them, apparently. Monk of Ezek Thoth. And it says 0. I think that's already how many we have killed of them. Too far away. Apparently she should... Okay, okay, attack, attack! Alright, that's a lot of shit on the ground. We have medicine, precious stones, food, water. Alright, take everything. Alright, and the medicine kind of stacks. It's really fun. I wonder if we have to use the medicine or if he recovers on his own. Some more stuff up here. I like this system where you don't have to click each individual item. It just grabs everything in range and puts in a single window. This is really cool design. Take it all hoarded. Of course we are, but our inventory is already full, as you can see. Inventory management is also part of this game, as happens with so many of these. And of course we want to explore the entire map and kill everything we can for experience and items. The guy just exploded into a small pile of blood. Awesome. Man, I don't know, just starting playing it, I'm already loving, like, just big square map, explore everything, delete everything. That's all I want from a game like this. Not all, but that's like 50% of what I want. Ooh, let me put down a save. Those things are making dangerous sounds. I can't save all the time, so it's an old goal soldier. Nice, I love these sounds. Dead men carrying nothing. I remember this. Yeah, they don't have anything. But they do have a body for you to click. Sometimes they don't. Diablo equals inventory management. Yeah. It's not my favorite part of the games, but it's fine. By the way, are we sharing? If you click, you distribute things. Oh. Well, so now this guy has some of these. Interesting. And now this guy's carrying this. I want to believe that just clicking on these will make sure that everyone has what they need. Oh, we used the medicine as well, so we're healed up now. I love these sounds of the gun. These are all precious stones, okay. Oh, that's a bigger group. So if I click here, yeah, it heals everyone. Alright, that's simple enough system. So again, because we had a party back in Hazard, but keeping everyone healed was a pain. And we don't have to worry about that here, we just click this button, it distributes medicine to whoever needs it. So instead of having, because you have a party, having to manage like potions and healing spells is annoying, as we have seen on Hazard. So they just simplify to one single medicine for healing. Why the fuck is that damage sound effect from? It's driving me insane. Speaking of... I saw a clip from some TV show that is like some, I don't know, 1800s, 1900s something, rich people. Jesus. I can see. And this lady had a gun, and she was talking to some other nobleman, whatever, and she was hunting ducks. And she pointed up, she shot at a duck and killed the duck, and the duck fell to its death. Of course, the duck is added in post with CG, whatever. But she shoots the duck, and I'm gonna have to find that clip to show you guys another time. She shoots the duck, and the duck makes a sound when it gets hit, and it falls. What do you think the editors put as a sound for the duck getting shot and killed? Do you think they tried to find a duck sound? No. Do you think they went with some random bird sound? No. I swear to God, she shoots this bird. This is like recent, like a few months ago that the series was released. I have no idea what the name was. She shoots the bird, and as he falls from the sky, the bird literally Wilhelm screams out of the sky. And it's so fucking out of place. I think that's the first time I've seen a bird. And it's supposed to be serious. It's not a comedy or anything. Either they got very lazy or very meta. I can't decide. Yeah. When I go on break, I'll see if I can find it to show, but that's gonna be a difficult search. Did you have any luck finding the... I'm sorry if I trigger you, because I know it's something you wanted to find. Did you have any luck finding the font from Revenant? I know that you wanted that, and I could not find any references. Oh, the fucking font. I'm sorry to remind you. I wish they had one of those AI things that you can just show it a font and it gives you a few suggestions as to what font that is. You think it's custom? Oh, it might be, of course. I like how they just get deleted. Take everything, distribute everything. Who is Somra Kabila who has no space? Oh, it's the warrior. The worker. Right, but he has... Oh, he doesn't have any space to carry food. Even. But no one is carrying food. This should be fine. We just can't dally around too long. Of course, if we cleared all of that around the oasis, we might be able to get more resources. We're probably fine. Probably don't need more than what we have. I do like how the game looks. We have low energy. Oh, because we are walking. If you stand still, yeah, it recovers. Can we go through here? Maybe? Oh, we can break these with a pickaxe. Fun stuff. Okay, nice. Oh, you need a helper. Helper?
Yes, boy.
Nice. Can you go on the other one now?
I can't do it on my own.
Not that I need to break both, I don't think. Shit, there we go. I still have to destroy the rubble.
I finished my work.
Oh, hello there, Games on VHS. You remember this game? I do remember it as well. I always wanted to play it ever since I saw someone else play it on stream. Do you have any mods at all? I have the people from Save and Raid, because it was a requirement and I just kept them there because they're trustworthy. And then I added Sakura because she volunteered. I've talked to I've said this before, anyone who is a VIP on my channel, if they want to volunteer as a mod, just speak up. I just don't want to like just drop, yeah, you're a mod now, go. I think that's rude. But yeah, any VIPs in chat, if you wish to become a mod, do let me know. Ah shit, I messed up. They start moving before you can start attacking. Makes it a bit difficult. I like how these guys make a sound of like they're tiger or lion or something. Dead body. Ah yes, we have to look the... yeah, here's some food. Was the other one still around here? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I have to be careful and check the bodies. Like the... oh, I missed all of this. The cultists, the worshippers, they don't drop anything. But those, they don't have a body that you can click on, but those guys do.
Take that, you monster.
Take that, monster. Yeah, gotta get into the habit of checking these bodies. Dead men carry nothing. I wanna be a cult leader when I grow up. There's a lot of money to be made in that. Some people do that on TV, even. We had a... I'm sure this is not exclusive to us, but I remember back in the 90s there was this guy that said that you could like...
Up here you see these sandhills. It took me ages, but I found out that there are concealed entrances in each of them. Move the mouse cursor over a sandhill until it turns into a pickaxe. Then click on the pickaxe in my equipment and I will clear the way. And later I'll clear everything that's gray once you've clicked on it.
And I remember this guy would do like, you put a glass of water next to the TV. And then through the television I'm gonna blast that water.
From here on, you're on your own.
Oh,
But
we're
here's
done with the
another tip.
tutorial.
There are some tall pillars in the temple with flames next to some of them. Click on the torch symbol with the left mouse button, and then I have a torch in my hand. If you then click on the flames with the right mouse button, the light increases, allowing you to see more of your surroundings. Then click again on the torch symbol, as torches don't burn forever, you know. I can get a rest in the temple.
Alright. Yeah, he
Carriers,
would...
helpers, and
I want to
warriors
talk
will
game.
never follow me to this holy place. They leave me 80% of the precious stones to carry over to the next level. In the temple, I don't need carriers in order to rest and rejuvenate myself. If you want to pause the game, just press the pause key on your keyboard. To end a pause, just put the mouse cursor anywhere on the screen and click the right button. The game will then continue. And I wish you a lot of fun on your adventure.
Oh, thank you, game.
To battle.
That's very polite. When was the last time that a main character in a game literally told you, I wish you have fun in the game? It's very polite. Thank you, game. The dude says that we can use the pause key. My pause key is bound on freaking OBS to switch scenes. I have to do something about that. Give me a second. It's something important as well, because It's for my be right back scene when for emergencies. Nope. Is this not a key that you can use? Okay, apply. Okay, this should work. Anyway, yeah, we had a guy that was one of those on TV that would say that he would blast the water if you put it next to the TV. And I vividly remember as a kid, one of those guys, I have no idea why I was seeing that on TV. He said, if you go to the window right now, and you open the window and you look up at the skies, and you say, God, in the name of Jesus, the clouds open up to hear what you have to say, because in the name of Jesus, everything can be done. And I was a little kid, and I thought, oh, cool. I ran up to the window, I opened it up, God, in the name of Jesus. And the clouds didn't move, nothing happened. That's when I realized the dude was full of shit. I guess he didn't expect anyone to test it right away. Alright, let's clear this up. Equip the pickaxe. Come on. You can do it. That's my grandma once told me. She was always very religious. She told me that, she told me anything that you ask God in prayer, really sincerely, you're gonna get it. Alright, that very night I went to pray and I said, God, I really, really fucking want to be able to fly. That would be so fucking awesome. I was a little kid. And it didn't work. Next day, nothing had changed, and I went to my grandmother. Grandma, I asked God to be able to fly, and he didn't answer. And she, no, not like that. And I'm like, well, then what's the fucking point? Okay, before we go in, maybe we have to take this stuff with us. I don't know if the workers stay behind. But by the way, how the hell do I clear this? It's refusing to clear. Oh, now it's going. Look at the evil entrance to the temple.
That must be the entrance to the grave of the Pharaoh Shishak. At last.
Alright, at last. How do we go in? Right click. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I did, but just click everywhere.
My God, that's fantastic. This grave must arrive from the 25th dynasty. That was 700 BC.
Right, and here are the dungeons. And look at this lighting on the walls. This is clearly dynamic lighting. This is so freaking awesome. We are tired, but we are recovering. I think we can, if we rest a little bit, we recover our energy. He just sits down to have some German tea. Yeah, that was fantastic. I don't know how much we need energy, like, is it necessary or not, so I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna put on another save. And it's time to have some fun exploring the first dungeon of the game. I see some food over here. Yeah, this place has been buried for centuries. I'm sure the food is fine. And a torch. 7 party members. You can have up to 7. Yeah, I think you can have up to 7. But they don't follow you in the dungeons. Just for the outside areas. But it's just the generic workers, warriors, carriers. This looks like a chest, but isn't. But yeah, it must be fun to just go around, like maybe you grab like 6 warriors and just have blam 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 all the freaking guns. It does worry me a little bit that I can't look behind the walls. Like I can't cut them down or something, because there could be something hidden here. What about the area map? Oh, you can see the big map. This is very useful. Pyramids of Nubia. Okay, that was a trap. Look at the lighting effects. This looks like... This is kind of Revenant in terms of lighting and mixing 2D scenery with... Well, that one uses dynamic 3D, this uses pre-renders. But this is like smoother. Like they have a more resolution. I don't know how to explain it. Because the pixels on Revenant are very stretched sometimes. But I do like the look. There's another torch in here. Yeah, this looks a little bit... Oh, we stepped on a thing that opened that door and shot a fireball at us. Look at the lighting effect. Yeah, these white things here must be pressure plates. And both were pressed. I probably needed to press both just to open that door. Can you... I don't know why I can click on this. I expected to switch maps. Anyway, there's another pressure plate over there. There's a monk. Yeah, it does say I killed 27 of them already. That's a lot of medicine. Alright. That shouldn't be a problem then. Ooh, the thing lighted up. Alright, but this one is not lit up. So if I use a torch and I get right to it, do I light that up? I can't move there. Maybe? Yeah, arrow keys don't do anything, it's all mouse driven. Look at his shadow. Do items stack? The torches just accumulate duration, medicine, gems, food and water, those stack. I think we didn't bring in any water. I assume these ones do not stack. But yeah, we might have forgotten some water. Oh shit. I hope these guys drop some water.
So, how do you like that?
Okay, is there anything I can pick up from them? I can't see the ground next to me. Yeah, I don't think they dropped anything. Let's use medicine. We don't have any water, but we do have food. Oh, the food does recover some thirst. That's fine. Okay, very difficult pattern. 1, 2, 3. Well, of course, yeah, I'm not complaining. It's good that the game starts slow. What is this? Is this a thing I approach with a torch? No. Do I right click any of this? No. There's a thing here. There was some medicine here, apparently. Dead man carrying nothing. Can I interact with this? It really looks like a chest. But I cannot interact with it apparently. There are some items on the ground. I tried to shoot the guy and I... Can you kill the guy first? Pick items later? Okay, we have plenty of medicine at least. How is our leveling? We're at level 2 already. But for all the statistics, it doesn't show us any stats that might get improved by freaking what did... Okay. Hello there, Happy Cakes. How are you doing, my friend? Very glad to be back streaming. Like yesterday I was really worried. Oh, this is a door we might be able to destroy. Let's go the other way first. Yesterday I was really worried because my internet went out. And it was only mine, not any of the neighbors. So I was really worried about that. Apparently what happened was... What does this do? Oh shit. My internet service provider felt like my signal was fluctuating too much. And it was causing my neighbors to lose their internet access. So without telling me anything, they just... Can you pick up? Thank you. They just went to the pole in front of my house and they put a filter on my line that was supposed to like block whatever harmful signals my modem was emitting apparently. And putting that filter in made it so my internet didn't work anymore. They didn't bother to check, to test. Yeah, let's mess up with his line and not ask if he still has internet. And then I contacted them. It took like a full day for them to arrive. And then the dude came in, he didn't know any of that. So he just like, yeah, they put a filter there, I don't know why, and then he removed it. So when he went back, his supervisor said, yeah, no, you can't, that dude is fucking up everyone else's internet. So go back there and replace his modem. Which he did, so I don't have the filter, I have a new modem. So it's working now, I guess. My maximum upload speed seems to be a little bit slower now, but it's still enough to run like 4 full streams, so it's fine. Yeah, my previous modem was like very old. So maybe it was time to replace it. Is there anything here? I'm clicking around a little bit, but... Okay. So yeah, by the way, the brick or stream deck has arrived in my city. And usually when it gets here, like it takes as much time to get from China to Brazil as it takes between arriving to my city and my house, because I guess they just sit on it. Like maybe literally try to hatch it like an egg or something, I don't know. Oh, I have to equip... No, not the machete, the gun. So it's gonna take a few days, but this week we're going to finally find out if I'm going to get a stream deck for $6 or not. So stay tuned. I'm probably gonna run like a prediction on stream. to let you guys gamble a little bit when the time for the review comes out. I don't see anything here. Oh, you Fate, welcome in, my friend. Yeah, Absentia got better, slightly better internet, I think. Dead man carrying nothing. So she has been able to be a little bit more active today in chat. She's always a delight. Where do I go now? Maybe I have to light these up. If I can get to them. Ooh, I have to right click. Okay, hang on. Let me head back. There was another one back there. Still shitter and hotspot. Well, it's better than nothing. I have learned that because I have good neighbors, I actually have like 2 backup internets if something happens again. So the only thing that should prevent me from streaming is literally not having power, which has happened before. No, Absentia, because you were talking more, I told Musife that you had slightly better internet. But if you don't, then cancel the congratulations. Okay, no, we light up. I think not all things you can light up are for puzzles or something. But now that we know how to light them up, I'm gonna keep an eye on those more closely. Right, this is still nothing. And I have this weekend finally finished editing and rendering all the VODs that needed a custom handmade chat overlay. So I'm nearly done with catching up on my YouTube uploads. Freaking finally. It's so freaking annoying to fix all that chat by hand. Gonna throw my usual sleep lurk through, though if it behaves. I do appreciate that, Absentia, as usual. Sleep lurk. I think that you going into a daylight savings time has cut down on your watching time for my stream. Because now I start 1 hour later for you. I did light everything up. No, just Batnet. Oh, okay. Ready to take back my grats if it isn't slightly better. Also, I'm 1 hour behind, so it's 9 PM again. Well, congratulations, I guess. What am I missing? Getting here. I can't interact with those morals or anything. Or these things, right? Let me try to use a pickaxe on these. No, they don't do anything. Are we already stuck in the game of the first dungeon? Like, this thing clearly doesn't open. There's no space for anything there. This maybe should open, but we couldn't find anything. I'm gonna have to, like, check all the walls closely again. Jesus. Make sure I didn't miss any torches to light up. Not torches, those pedestal things. Oh, I just realized they could theoretically have pressure plates close to the wall, so I have to make sure I move there. close to this just to make sure. I'm not seeing anything. Now, in general, I would say that this is of course it is a Diablo-like, but it's more focused on exploration than combat and skill trees, which is fine, of course. And this room is so mysterious. I can't do anything here. And there's kind of a time limit for me to figure this shit out. I'm put down a save. Because we grow hungry. If we don't figure this out fast enough, we die. But no pressure. This isn't anything. It looked like a plaque or button on the wall. Clicking on everything. I think I didn't go further back in this. Is that a torch thing? No, you can't even see what's in there. That's the entrance. Are these really nothing? They look like they should do something, but... Oh! What even is this? I think that was a gem, but... I did click on these before, why didn't it work? Ah, jeez. Let me see the other one of those, see if I can insist and interact with it. Click, 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 nothing. Click with the other button, nothing. Man, this is not a big dungeon, you guys can see the map, it's very small. Shouldn't be stuck in it like this. Can you walk, please? Now here's a pressure plate, I've already pressed this. I'm trying to light this from across the wall, but it doesn't work, of course. Like, there's this room here that has a pressure plate, in that door, and that's very suspicious, but... Ah, jeez. Okay, so it has to be on that bottom corner of the map. What? What? How? Why? Can I go back? No, there was a teleporter there. Oh shit. There was a teleporter there. You have to walk on every corner and see where there might be teleporters now. Or something. Take that, monster. Dead man carry nothing. Medicine. By stepping this, it will be more. Shoot! God damn it. Howard Hawk is climbing. Oh, I think that's a level up. He's climbing, chat. It increases our maximum health, I think. Yeah, clicking on qualities doesn't open a stats screen. What was that? Yeah, chat, we're out of food. So I assume there is a teleporter there that we can't see. So let's go. Yeah. Yeah, indeed, it's back here. Oh, alright.
Take that, you monster. Take that, you monster.
He's very nonchalantly saying, take that, you monster.
Then I'm the first one to discover the grave of Pharaoh Shishak.
Alright. There were a lot of people in here, but yeah, sure, you were the first one. Freaking Eurocentric bullshit. Oh, you see, he's not the first one per se, he's the first civilized person. Yeah. That doesn't go well nowadays, my friend. But you do you, I guess. Okay, just looking around, see if there's anything that might be of note. Okay, we can light these up just by walking near them. And now we can just destroy sarcophagus.
Darn it, the coffin is empty. These hieroglyphics are interesting. It seems that this is the sarcophagus of Pharaoh Taharka and not Shishak. Anyway, there are two objects here. I'll take them.
They belong in a museum. Amulet fragment and Book of the Dead.
My bags are full.
I can't grab both.
This amulet seems wonderful and yet strange. It's full of letters or symbols which could be part of some secret language.
Okay, we're gonna have to drop something. Maybe this torch, which is nearly done. Okay, and grab the Book of the Dead.
Whomsoever touches this papyrus, he who reads these hieroglyphics, show mercy to my body that rests here untouched. Once I was the mighty pharaoh Shishak, cherished son of the gods, beloved of god Amun, the equal of Ra. 2 sunrises from Cairo, in the glorious town of Tanis, did I find here under mountains of sand my place of eternal rest.
Okay, I think that's the first dungeon done. We need food and water, which we can probably just grab a lot of in an oasis. Let's see if the guys we hired are still with us. Ooh, cinematic. Dramatic zoom in on the map. Oh, look at the camels. Oh, right, it's some Indiana Jones style traveling montage. Traveling time 30 days. We do not keep the people we hired. And it's raining upwards. Okay, no, it's because of the frame rate. Alright.
3 days ago, my friend's wife was kidnapped by men in black clothes. My friend has set off to search for her. He has still not returned, and we are very worried about them. I will richly reward the person who finds them.
Alright. Is that an actual quest? Can you talk to him again? No. We do not keep the Book of the Dead, so we could have kept the torch, but it's fine. So if we rescue the woman, we can come back here. Maybe. No talking. No talking. We have 2 shops. One of these is definitely for hiring people.
Buana, how can I help you?
Right. We need one of each, certainly. Maybe a second warrior just for safety.
Good fortune accompany you on your journey.
I like the day-night cycle in the outside.
Buana, what would you like to buy?
I don't think we need to buy anything. I have plenty of medicine we can find. Or in food.
May the sun go with you on your journey.
Stranger, if it's food or water you need, then head west. There you will find an oasis and a hut where you will be able to buy provisions. But beware of the dark men.
Evil, shadowy figures. Alright, we're going to head west. Try to find the oasis.
They're never just simple robbers.
Yeah, more of these cultists. I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me? Which used to be, I don't know if it still is, but used to
The
be
weapons of these dark characters have the same strange symbols on them as those I saw in Nubia.
was the follow alert from Duke Donuts. Okay, let's make sure everyone has what they need. Yeah. And keep going. Probably need to find the oasis to fill up on water. Possibly food. So let's try to clear this like methodically. Open the entire map. Farm everything.
These shadowy figures are slowly but surely making me angry.
Oh, here's the oasis. That was easy. These pretzels are making me thirsty, man. I could go for some pretzels, I guess. Okay, I can see some water here. And we are thirsty, so let's use that water right away. We should find some berries in here, which would serve as food. Okay, more food and water. Distribute everything. Let's just fill up on resources. Try to bring most of these into the dungeon with us. And the map is bigger than the previous one, but not too big. There's this thing open here, so this might actually be our destination or something. But I do like that there is, clearly there is some progression. Like you see the map getting bigger, but it's manageable. It's not a lot larger than the previous map or something. Yeah, here's a hut that should have provisions, but we're probably going to ignore that. And this, like, not only day-night cycle, but weather variations, I really like it. Adds a lot of character to the game. Almost makes this feel like some kind of survival deal. Even more than day and night would, that's true.
I'm dead tired.
Oh, the energy. So he can't do anything unless we set up camp, maybe? Let's grab some water here. Right. We still kind of need food. Well, I guess everyone needed water. Holy shit. Okay, no, this dude is carrying some of it. It's fine. Also carrying some medicine. Maybe we set up camp. Not possible. Maybe we need space. Maybe refresh, save.
Let's put up the tents.
Well, they put up their little tents. Nice. One tent for each character. With a fireplace in the middle. I should actually call that a campfire. Even though it is a place with fire, you guys don't call that a fireplace, I guess.
Take down the tents.
Alright, let's interact here.
If you are interested in old ruins, head for the south.
Buana, how can I help you?
So I know I can come back here later if we need food. But there are enemies that we kill that will drop food for us anyway. So I'll rush back here if we do need it. Man, I can't wait to see the results of my $6 gamble. If that thing arrived tomorrow, that would be so great. I try not to think too much about it because there's nothing I can do. I have to wait for it to arrive, but... Right, this was a whole pile of nothing. I know fog of war in this kind of game is really important, especially like for RTS games. Unnecessary. Was kind of new during when Warcraft 2 was released. But a part of me really likes just having the map open, being able to see the enemies at all times on parts you have already explored. I know it doesn't make sense, but that kind of... What was that noise? No, why did you... I think I clicked on the torch by accident. But I do enjoy having that information where enemies are. Command and Conquer went that route. Yeah. Like I said, I do realize it's the wrong way to do things. I just like having full information. The last time I played a Command & Conquer game was back in the 90s. Never checked anything after whichever one it was that I played. First or second one. I really should check on those games again one of these days. Even after it was popular to have Rehiding Fog of War, they kept it forever revealed. That's nice. That's clearly like a intentional choice, which you have to respect them for. I'm sure that a lot of people criticized for a game like this. I don't even care if they have Fog of War at all. It doesn't make a lot of sense for something like this. So I wouldn't expect it here. I'm just glad they don't have it. Oh shit, really? Sorry. Yeah, no, for an RTS it's incredibly relevant. I do have water. I don't have a lot of food. Maybe I should buy some food. I know you're tired. Calm down.
What would you like to buy?
Generally, Fog of War adds a nice layer to an RTS. Yeah, it does. No, you are correct. I mean, it is part of like basic strategy. Scouting and maintaining visibility I did play like multiplayer competitive RTSs way back in the day. I used to be quite decent at Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 at some point.
Take down the tanks.
I don't have the patience to do with multiplayer anymore, honestly. We went through all the food already. God damn it. Games are the sum of their parts, should be no absolutes, and I think CNC is better without it. I do not really prefer it. Those are some good points. Like, you can't discount a game on one factor alone. Except you're talking, unless you're talking about microtransactions, then yes, that's good enough to completely disregard a game's existence. We are talking about game features in general. Beyond All Reason, my favorite RTS, it adds another layer beyond Fog of War. It has it. Also has radar that reveals blips or something is in the fog of radar. I've seen that done in some games. Like, I think the StarCraft 2 campaign had a building that you could build that would detect enemy units under the fog of war. It would like blip, like radar blips inside the fog of war. It was probably for the Terran campaign. Separate from radar cloaking, there is stealth that makes an unit invisible to sight but not radar, unless you bump into it. You know, when I was really shit at RTSs, I thought that stealth units in RTSs, mostly StarCraft really, but was really annoying to deal with. Eventually, of course, I got better, but then I would play team games co-op against enemy players with a friend of mine that didn't quite understand how to deal with invisible units. So they would have like their buildings being destroyed and I'm like, dude, you're a Terran, just reveal this area. And he was too slow to react and he just lost all his shit frequently. I like them in StarCraft, but in BAR is quite different. Ooh, that's a spell. That's the first time we've seen a spell. What year is Beyond All Reason? I don't think I recall seeing that game. Oh, this is the guy that got disappeared.
Thank you for helping us. Tell my friend that we are well and will soon be back in the village.
Alright, let's go back and get our reward. Very few units are stealth in BR, some are only stealth when they stand still. But it's a current game, alright. They're used heavily like StarCraft. I do think they are used somewhat too heavily in StarCraft sometimes. It's fine, but...
You found them! Oh, thank you! Here, take these valuable precious stones as thanks.
Alright, quest completed. He just drops everything on the ground. Here's the reward. Pick him off the floor, you filthy animal. It is being developed, it's free. Not predatory, free to play. In its current state, it's the best mechanically. Story-wise, it's lacking. I understand. I respect that you say that it's not predatory, free to play, but when a game is free, I just like, Those are usually the most expensive games. I do agree to you about the earlier microtransactions. I know we've had these conversations before. We are climbing. I think it dropped some food. I can't see it. Oh no, some gems. We don't have any water. Let's go to the oasis. There's nothing you can pay for, it's legit free, not what free has come to mean in game, which is free to play. Oh, that's food. Take it. Then, in your opinion, why are they making the game if they're not charging any money for it? It's the same as if you bought Warcraft 2 for 0D expansion, nothing else to buy. I'm not doubting you, I'm just so freaking suspicious nowadays.
I can't drag even more stuff around with me.
Of course you can. Just distribute. Let's take all the water we can. Go back in there. Why did you leave? One of two reasons. It's a passion project or later they will monetize it or both. Yeah, no, that does make sense. It's usually the second, but
My bags are totally overfilled.
we can carry a lot of water. It's just annoying to getting there.
I can't drag even more stuff around with me.
Wanna?
Okay. Keep spreading the water. So we don't have to go back here.
I have no more space.
We'll maybe get some food. They did say they'd eventually bring it to Steam, good chance there will be a single purchase price at that time. There are good companies out there, less than 1%. And first person to reach it, even cosmetic only, free-to-play models. You're probably the second, I'm usually the first. No, I get what you mean.
May the sun go with you on your journey.
Let's bring more food with us. We already ate everything we just bought.
What would you like to buy? May eternal good fortune accompany you on your journey.
Because we can... Yeah, we are carrying some food now. You can find food by clearing up the grass, the whatevers, but we haven't found a lot of that. I think further into the game you can find more food in the wild. Could be misremembering it. Wrong thing equipped. I raged free battle passes. Yeah, me too. I rage about everything. Like the one in Deep Rock Galactic, they're predatory in ways people don't realize. Fully agree. I really want to give that game a shot because everyone seems to love it, but like even if it is completely free, it's there to drive engagement and keep online numbers, that sort of stuff. Which is one of the aspects that I really disliked about No Man's Sky in their expeditions. Like, it's difficult to talk shit about No Man's Sky because they develop so much without charging anything. But then they have those events that have like a limited time, please inflate our numbers, otherwise you'll never get this again. And I think that's really bullshit. Oh shit. Please don't die. Attack that guy. Why are you attacking anyone else? Jesus, just save the dude. Holy shit. It's false engagement, precisely. It's the most predatory part of it. I really dislike that stuff. Twitch drops. Yeah, Twitch drops in No Man's Sky. Those are very annoying if you want to, like, hack them into your save file, because once you connect, it realizes you don't have it. So it deletes them. So you have to, like, be offline, give everything to yourself, redeem everything, and then you can't remove it anymore. I didn't do that because, you know, F that. It's still a great game, but those practices really... they lessen the entire experience for me. But gotta drive those numbers up. What I won't complain about is fixed price. Fixed price is fine. I don't even complain about raising prices. If they charge only once. Yes, exactly. Like, one of these days there was some game, I think it was V-Rising, that is in early access. And they said, oh, we are raising the price of the game. And then some people were complaining, dude, it's like, that's not a problem. It's an early access game, they're gonna raise the prices at year's release. It's perfectly fine, they're even letting you know before they do it. You can buy it now. The problem that game has is that, like, I know nothing about that game. All I know is that it's an early access game that has DLC, and that's absolutely not reasonable, so I didn't even look at screenshots or anything, it's irrelevant. And then you have, like, some have no interest in V-Rising, but like the incentive to purchase early. Yeah, their Steam page has a bunch of DLC. I don't know how relevant it is, because honestly, DLC fatigue. Like, I'm just tired of trying to keep up with that kind of stuff. Yeah, like, for example, Factorio. Factorio, the dude said, you know, whenever the game is never going to go on sale, and sometimes the price might increase, and they were very upfront about it. They have never gone back on their word, so that's perfectly fine. Then they either came up or are coming up with an expansion pack, which is also fixed price. That's reasonable. You do expect...
Let's put up the tents.
I clicked on that by mistake.
Take down the tents.
But those are reasonable devs. Pre-release DLC or expansion always raises an eyebrow. Oh, season passes. Fucking season passes. And then the season pass doesn't include everything. And then I was gonna talk about how players are... Hello there, Mystic Theorish. Nice to have you back here. And then you have players that don't realize how they have been abused. And then some new game gets released. Less than a month later they are, oh, why aren't they coming out with DLC? They could release all kinds of DLC. Dude, fuck off. No one wants that. Not even you just don't realize it.
I got a thirst.
Water, I'm thirsty.
Okay, water for everyone. We still have plenty. No reason to go thirsty. Is this an Amiga game? No, this is for Win. I know it's small. It's all the way on the top left corner of the overlay. It's Windows 1999. I'll have that information on the stream title for the next streams. Just the first one. I try to keep it a little bit mysterious. You played the Proglatic. You thought the general idea was okay. Didn't feel like you could control enough in the game. Then I found the battle pass, saw the slow progression to unlock skills. Yeah. To keep you playing to get slow progression. Like, I have no patience at all for any kind of FOMO. Like... oh, if you don't play this right now, you're gonna miss out on this thing. Like, I still put up with it with 1 or 2 games that I still play that have that stuff, but it's like, man, just
dead tired.
just don't like freaking metrics and what do they call it when the telemetrics screw all of that. Same problem with Dead by Daylight. Before I unlock perks, it's boring. I didn't even bother looking at that game. It seems to be like to be going to that direction really quickly. Helldivers has a free battle pass.
Take down the tent.
It doesn't serve the players any purpose. It doesn't serve the game any purpose. It doesn't make it more fun. It serves to appeal to a certain business model tactic. It's as good as when games were made harder to so people wouldn't beat them on a single rental, like rental protection. Stuff nowadays is as dumb as rental protection was back in the day. I'm too Protestant to buy microtransactions. Good for you, Mystic Theurge, good for you. We need more people that refuse to spend money on that crap, so... And then they post record profits, and then they lay off all their workforce because they can't keep profit line going up forever because there are limited resources in the world. And then they're like, oh, who could foresee that we spending a truckload of millions of dollars pushing for life service?
Is the city of Tanis, the city of the pharaohs, the capital of the Egyptian Empire.
Who thought it would be bad? Okay, that's probably the temple, so let me explore the other way first. That's another oasis over there, I think. I got to that with the rest of the paragraph, yeah. Yeah, if you are playing one of those games, you are like providing content for the devs to because every player that plays some free-to-play competitive multiplayer game is just being fodder for the paying customers to get easy kills on. Like there is, I don't remember what game it was, but there was like a patent or some testing that was done that revealed that they literally had a system to pair paying customers with bad players, so the paying customers would feel like they were winning more because they were spending money on microtransactions. So they were literally using free players to make the paying customers feel better. That's... if you think that's okay, man, it's not. It's bullshit.
How can I help you?
Cancel transaction. Do I buy food? I might need to buy food. Let me dig up a little bit in here first. And you're feeding more games like that to come out. Yeah. Like I had a viewer when I was playing, I think it was Rise of the Triad, who was like a very young viewer. And at some point they said, yeah, I play Fortnite and I don't talk about it much because people tend to make fun of me for playing that. And I said, oh, it's bullshit that people make fun of you for that. Like, have fun the way you can and enjoy. Life is too short to care about that. I don't have a problem with Fortnite, much less with the people that play it. I have a problem with the predatory tactics employed by Epic Games with that game and all the other bullshit that game funds. But like, I don't have a problem with the players that are just trying to enjoy themselves a little bit. So many people go like, hey, if you play Fortnite, you are such a... Man, let people have fun. Like, in the end, they're victims. Especially if they're on the younger side and they can't really make the same decisions, have the same hindsight that we have sometimes. I don't know. Show off the paying players being to the non-playing. Yeah, that too. I can't get out of here. The dude is in the way, so let me cut my way out. Well met, my good fellow. Welcome in, Cost. Glad to have you back here. How are you doing today? On one hand, let everyone do what they want. On the other hand, their actions do change what future games will get. It does matter. It does. But as it usually goes with this kind of thing, antagonizing them doesn't help. You have to try to, like, educate them whenever possible, maybe. And just, like, try to remember, like, Tim Sweeney loves to shit on Steam and say that Steam is useless and he's being... They're kind of stopping with the whole exclusivity thing. Yeah, thank you for the redemption. They kind of stopped with the exclusivity thing a little bit because it was costing them too much money. They weren't making anything from it. But we can't let people forget that if it wasn't for Steam, there's a good chance that PC gaming would be in a much worse spot nowadays, because back when Steam was starting up, people kept claiming that PC gaming was dead/dying, and it became a meme, but it was kind of true. For a long time, we had all these games being released for the PS2 and the Xbox 360 that never made it to PCs. Games that are still stuck on those libraries that you have to either emulate or have old hardware at hand. And Steam reverted that trend, so when someone like Tim Sweeney tries to come in and just enjoy the laurels of that work while antagonizing Steam, that's very counterproductive and just ass backwards, really. I don't have a problem with GOG, of course. They've done a lot of good stuff getting old games to run and providing better options. Epic Game Store is just freaking mess, funded by way too much money from Fortnite. You're well, trust this evening finds well. It does. We're playing a very good, fun, atmospheric game over here. Educate and bring awareness isn't harmless in the end. No, you are correct. Sony did manage to get laws to change regarding Apple like they wanted. Other people like that too, like Todd Howard, will fled lies from GOG, but generally good. I know. That thing between Epic and Apple is the kind of thing where I just wish they both lost, because I don't know which company I hate more. It's certainly Apple. Like, Tim Sweeney fucks up with my hobby, Apple fucks up with my work. And there are still defenses against what Epic is doing. But Tim only did that because it helped his bottom line. It's not like we should be buying to his whole, oh, I'm just championing for the rights of customers. Yeah, they did both lose in the end a little bit. Sony didn't think Steam was useless, but they did say that they need competition, which is right. Tim Sweeney keeps like shitting about, oh, why do they charge 30% like every fucking other store does? And they offer a lot more stuff on top of just being a store that Epic doesn't. It's too much bullshit from him. Apple fucks up more people than Sweeney in bigger ways. Absolutely true. Which is why I concluded that I hate Apple more. interact with this. I think it doesn't have anything. Okay. Or this one. I believe Swin is the type of person to twist the narrative to his convenience. Definitely.
Take that, you monster.
Of course he does. Like, it's not about evidence. It's just seeing things he has said in the
I'm
past
thirsty.
and how they line up with what he wants. And what he's competing with. We ran out of water. Did that dude die? Or did he leave? Before we go in here, we ran out of water last time. Let's head back to the oasis. I think one of our dudes either died or left. And it was the worker. We didn't need the worker. I hope we don't need the worker to open up the entrance, because if we do have to go all the way back to the start. Let's go grab some water and hope for the best. I haven't seen him
I'm exhausted.
contradict himself. Some ethics I agree with and others I do not. Seem like his set of ethics is convenient. I think he's a grifter.
I have no more space. My bags are totally overfilled. My bags are full. I have absolutely no space left.
Okay, that's pretty much everything. Yeah. We're gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna buy some food to take with me to the dungeon. And then we have the torches. I have some water. It's fine. Let's buy some food over here. He still makes predatory games and complains about unjust tactics, so hard to take him seriously. Yeah, that's very easy points to make against him.
May the sun go with you on your journey.
Alright, let's go in. I am though glad he's shaking things up, even if his reasons are shady. I don't know, man, some of his shaking up was making exclusivity in PC games a thing. That's like... And then he says he's about choice, or removing choice away, taking choice away from
That
people.
must definitely be the temple of the pharaoh Shishak.
And then people took his deals for exclusivity, and then their games tanked because no one can buy their games on PC. I think he's done more harm than good. And the good he did was like... Not gonna use the word accidental, but it was like a side effect to what he wanted to achieve. Never cared about the exclusivity, I just considered the games to not exist until they weren't exclusive. Yeah. But then some games stay exclusive. Okay, this is the second dungeon, it's slightly larger than the first one. By the way, if we look at the statistics... Yeah, this is the second mission. We did 1 hour on the first one. Unless they're out of order. But no, this is the grave of the pharaoh. I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the map. Oh, you can exit. I didn't want to. Oh, so if you run out of food, you're not stuck. You can just... Yeah, they're still waiting here for you. But you don't carry over your hired guys to the next mission. I wanted to check this. Grave of the Pharaoh. Alright, we have water, we have food, we have torches, we have gun. Very important. I'm gonna refresh my... Put down a separate slot, actually. And Steam upped their game in response to Epic. Did they? EU set laws because of Epic. They're pro-consumer. States are trading, but doing some of them too. Many countries follow the states to some extent. I know I just wish they did something about loot boxes. It doesn't affect me, but it affects a lot of children. Trade-off is timed exclusives. They'll be around in a short time. Not so bad. I don't support them, but a lesser evil. It sets a complicated precedent. If Steam didn't up their game in response to Epic, it was a coincidence in timing, though. I don't know. I don't feel like Steam changed anything relevant in the last few years. Like after like refunds, which I know should exist, and I'm not saying they should be removed, but I don't like that they exist because that's the reason they don't have deep sales and flash sales like they used to. Anyway, I need to take a quick break. Let me pause the timer. I'll hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in like 4 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Resume the timer. And you mean the changes they did more recently is in terms of supporting the Stream Deck and family sharing? Yeah, they did do a bunch of new things regarding family sharing. I really don't think any of that is in response to Epic, because Epic has nothing. I don't think it even has like a friends list or anything. And I think their excuse is that like, oh, you have Discord, why bother? Which, considering the way that Discord is going, is a bad take.
My bags are full.
Isn't Discord talking about adding ads recently? We don't have any medicine with us, I just realized. So I'm gonna drop some of these torches, we don't need all of them. And take the medicine. What I'm saying is that the only example I can remember, he started doing things like that with timing line with the Epic Store launch. Well, those are fair points. You might be right. We already killed 100 of these guys. Right, take the medicine. Their updates have been a more rapid pace since that time. I don't know, I think, of course, people have different uses and needs from Steam. But for me, the last big thing they did that took a lot of work and was really relevant predates the Epic Game stuff, Epic Store stuff, which was Steam Input, which lined up with the Steam controller. Jesus, that is too much. You feel like they did more.
My bags are full.
You did more of those quality changes after Epic started doing their thing, which, you know, you might very well be right. But I guess we'll never know for sure. Of course, if they did, they wouldn't say. Ooh, torches. We might actually need to light up these things. There was one here and there. It probably wasn't necessary, it would be too bullshit if it was. And agree that's a great thing. Steam users that don't use it. Well, most stuff on Steam is not used by most people. I've never used family sharing, I've never used like that remote co-op thing that they have. I have never used refunds. Which is why, like, I didn't even notice before you started giving me some examples of things they changed recently, because none of what they did affects me. Of course, I'm glad they do that stuff. I'm not the only customer, and the more tools gamers have to enjoy their stuff, I'm all for it. I've done 2 of those 3. Gotta take ourselves out of the artifacts as for this type of conversation. Sure. One thing that I did do once was, like, a friend of mine, I was playing Kerbal Space Program, which is a fantastic game. Wrong weapon.
Take that, you monster.
And then I get a request from a friend to watch what I'm doing. Oh, we want this.
I have absolutely no space left.
And then I let him, and then he starts to, like, give me suggestions to improve my ship.
My bags are full.
And that was fun back then. It was before I was streaming. Return policy was before Epic, it was. And I don't like the fact that return policy is a thing because of reasons that I've mentioned. But if you ask me, oh, do you want them to take it out? No, they have to keep it. Not just from a legal perspective. People need it, and it gives customers power. Like, some people were complaining about the newest Tekken because they added the microtransactions after the reviews and everyone had pre-order and stuff. And then people could ask for refunds based on that, and Steam did honor those. So I think that refunds are absolutely necessary and a positive thing. But for me personally, they're not good. But of course, I do want them to exist. Can we grab this? Thank you.
So, how do you like that?
I've done the watch thing, was with an IRL friend, it was fun, I like it a lot, but it's not perfect. Well, I think that that's another problem, like, if not a lot of people use things, that they have less incentive to improve. Okay, that opens that door. It reveals it on the map. Pretty sure they added microtransactions after people would have played the 2 weeks, 2 hours, same with Capcom and EA. Yeah, I'm sure they did it, and it didn't matter because people did ask for refunds even after that, and Steam did honor them. You don't have to fall inside the limit. You only need to fall inside the limit for automated refunds, but you can still request, and a lot of the time Steam will honor them. And from reports that I've seen, Steam did absolutely honor them. In Tekken's case. Bad thing about the refund policy is that it hurts devs short games. Yeah, that's another problem. Isn't enough for long complex games that you don't realize getting break things until later. If you feel strongly about it, you can have a non-automated refund request. One of the biggest offenders in that particular regard that you've mentioned is Microsoft Flight Simulator, where you have to run the game for like 3 hours, 4 hours before you can even start playing just to download everything, because it doesn't download its stuff through Steam. I have had no luck with unautomated refunds for legit reasons for those games that you won't discover it until later. Really? Yeah, personally I don't have experience with refunds. I'm just going by what I've read other people say. So it's interesting to have a report of someone that did... I want to light the thing, not pick up the auto torch. Come on, game. Just let me... Okay, can we... Yeah, we can carry it, it's fine. It's interesting to have reports of people that have asked and not gotten it. It's useful information to know. It was different than Flight Simulator. I was able to play it. Yeah, no, I do understand the... Oh, look at all of this.
I have absolutely no space left.
Inventory is very small. Even for the stuff that can stack.
I have no more space.
Just horrible mechanics that weren't revealed until later, which takes many hours to get to. Do you think that would be justifiably represented as malicious from the devs? Or just something that you personally didn't like?
I have absolutely no space left.
Alright, and now we go all the way around again. I think the devs believes it's a good mechanic. In that case, I don't know if it should, like... Maybe shouldn't qualify for an automated refund. Like, if it is just because you didn't like, then it... But you still enjoyed like 2 hours, I don't know. Like, if you asked for it, then you probably have good reasons for it, but... Because the reports I saw was when it was things that could be construed as malicious from the devs. Like the situation with Tekken 7. I think it's 7, the latest one. But in your particular case, then it's... I don't know. Ah, shit. It shouldn't qualify for automated. I think it should qualify those games you don't play for the early game, for the late game, but you won't get there for a long time because they built the built-in grind. Yeah, I might not fully agree with you, but I do see your point. Those crypt noises of things moving around. Very fun and atmospheric. There's a door there that is closed. There's another thing for me to light up over here. We are activating a truckload of
The
shit.
entrance must be here somewhere.
Yeah, it must. Even the main character complains about being lost. Shit. Come on. Continue attacking. Grind was built in before refund policy was a thing to work around. No one is playing the game to only do the early game. It isn't really considered the game. No, I do understand your point. I'm not the best person to talk about refunds.
There are usually lots of secret entrances in these type of temples.
You don't say. Yeah, there's one there that we can open. Yeah, all of these can be opened. There are enemies behind those areas you can see on the minimap. Do you mind me asking what... my point is that different games take different times to reveal their mechanics, and the refund policy is designed to make people able to purchase without worry. Both for what the computer can handle and if it's a good match for them. Maybe the point to be considered is that it also affects devs. Like you have mentioned before, so they have to find a balance. Like, I don't know, this dude enjoyed the game 3 hours. Even if I do understand your argument that you can't know the game. The part that should be actually enjoyable, that's difficult for them to judge. The dude says that the 3 hours he played the game, they didn't really enjoy it. They were waiting to get to the good part, which never came. And then they have to think about the dev as well. I don't know, it's not clear cut, I guess. Do you mind me asking what game it was? So that was a secret passage to a trap. Good. Not to say I didn't enjoy it, but you don't play for the early game. Can we? I know there are plenty of games that are not played for the early game. Last Oasis. For one second I kind of thought that we were talking about something like Pale World, because I've seen people make slight complaints about that. That eventually the grind comes in and it's too much. Ah shit, gun. Dead man carrying nothing. I'm currently in Pale World. Yeah, I've mentioned it because your complaining reminded me of similar complaining.
The grave of the Pharaoh Shishak. This is an illustrious moment in my life. My goodness, how long have I searched for this? What's that laying on the sarcophagus?
Because I have seen that kind of complaining specifically towards Pale World, just reminded me of it. Last Oasis eventually had a mass exodus for the community mad about the devs. Or, I don't know what it was, but sort of made me feel validated on a matter of character. Without disagreement. I know that makes sense. I wonder if I think Downs and Grav were before the new refund policy. Oh, that's another amulet fragment. Because those games kind of fall into that same thing with a lot of players. That felt like the games got abandoned after they had enjoyed a bunch of hours. So, you know, the game was good, but couldn't be played anymore. What do we get rid of here? Can I get rid of these torches? Maybe we grab the scroll first, because I think last time we just read the book but kept the fragment, so scroll first. Last Oasis is an arc-like, with wooden walker boats traveling the desert. I have seen screenshots of that. Yeah, now I know what game you're talking about. Okay, can we read it? We can't use it, we're gonna have to drop something else. So these precious stones, like, they take too much space. They're not that useful to carry around. I wish they just had like some gold number up in here instead of having to waste inventory space. Getting flashbacks from Amber Star. Maybe we have to drop not the food or water. Oh, we don't have a lot of water left, and the oases have free water, so let's drop this instead. The game was you progressing through different lands as a sandstorm continuously chased you, meaning like every week 15% of the lands went away, 15 new lands revealed. That sounds interesting. They had a mechanic called sanding the gears, which you couldn't safely log out after traveling to a new land. You had to take a long walk to the middle rocky land part, walk around for a few minutes, then head back. Play for many hours before being ready to leave on map, even though the whole game is about that. It's killed the game for me. I really hate when games don't let you just quit whenever you want. I understand that that's necessary for things like MMORPGs and competitive games where you can harm your team, but overall that's kind of bullshit. Just, yeah, it's like games that don't let you pause.
This is the second piece of the amulet. I appear to be caught up in an adventure story.
Broken by the powers of hell, by the monks of Azak Tots, was this amulet of Marduk. That was over 5,000 years ago. The amulet was divided into 3 and hidden by the followers of Anubis in 3 different places. Here you found the second piece.
How do you know I have the first one?
Your journey now takes you to the west, to the Shrine of the Elements. May you find the final piece there.
What if I came to this place first? Then the note saying I found the second piece wouldn't make sense. You would never discover this in 2 hours, but it's a main gameplay mechanic. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing that I wouldn't enjoy as well. Okay, new cinematic. Hard drive is spinning up. If they have one of these between each of the... Oh, traveling by boats? I don't see any rivers on that line it's following, but whatever. But if we get a cinematic between every level, that's a lot of fun. Even though the cinematics are very simple, they do add a lot of character. We are caught up in an adventure story, chat. My buddy was also playing Pal World at the same time as me. We got on Discord to play together, but we're in our own worlds. He got tired of the grind. I've seen a lot of people get tired of the grind. I like to go into games knowing almost nothing about them. Like, if someone tells this is a good game, you're going to enjoy it, then I'll say, alright, don't tell me anything else, I want to discover for myself. Traveling time, 70 days. But from everything I've seen about Pal World, I think I would enjoy the very long grind. Which means I'll probably spend way too much time on that game. His solution was to go into world settings and switch it to super easy mode, basically walked through the rest of the game. I stuck with it. Well, if that enabled him to enjoy the game, then that's why the option is there.
I just hope that there are no spiders here.
Stranger, can't you see what happens to us in the night? It's so terrible. Help us.
Oh no, poor defenseless African people. That's not a fun stereotype to portray. Oh, how can the German white civilized man come and help us? Well, it was the 1800s, I guess. I'm gonna head out. I was glad to catch you streaming. Well, I was glad to have you here again, Mystic Theurge. Like I said last stream, like you had been away for a while. Anyway, enjoy hitting the Mystic Hay and have a good rest. I think Pal World is an okay game, not nearly as good as the hype suggests. I could tell it would be hyped for a little, then mostly forgotten. That's kind of what happened to Pal World, right? Because I heard that the numbers just took a nosedive after the major hype died down. I think it's probably a good game because it's not a game for everyone. And I think a lot of people went into the hype without realizing that it might not be a game for them. Which is fine, of course. We've had this kind of conversation before. A game that is not for everyone is almost inevitably a better game.
Our people are cursed. Can't you help us?
Oh please, white European man, save us from ourselves. Okay, we're going to hire people, buy resources, spend these stones. Still got a lot of people playing, just not relative to launch. It's probably to the numbers now that its quality actually deserves, and to the niche that it targets, which is perfectly fine. I mean, ideally more games would get a bunch of people in, and whoever actually likes it sticks with it, which is kind of why demos exist, or should exist for that reason. A few days ago they introduced their first of a new type of enemy and grinding to face a hard version of it. Would you say it's fair to, because I know nothing about that game, but can it be played as sort of like a single player MMORPG? Because I've heard of games like that and I think I would love to play one of those. Because I like MMORPGs up to the point where you have to party up with other people. Yeah, I did mention you're playing it single player. And if you're grinding to defeat a boss or something. That's what makes me think of an MMO. Yeah. I'm very certain that I would like that game. It was on sale like 10-20% off one of these days. It's just that I already have so many games to play. And I don't have time. I feel really guilty that I got a birthday gift of a game that I really want to play and I haven't even taken out of the wrap because I don't have the time.
May the sun go with you on your journey.
Being a grown-up has its downsides. Okay, big full new map to open up and explore. Guild Wars was a very enjoyable solo MMO. It was. We did bring that up before. It's a shame I tried to play Guild Wars 2 and it's a shame it wasn't as good. I would wait to buy Power World until you're actually going to play it. Isn't like an event you never play, you never wasted your money, or the game's gonna sell more. Especially for people who had to pay double. Yeah, Guild Wars would be a different IP. Should have been, yes. Yeah, I have hold off buying Palworld specifically because, you know, if I buy this, it would be to play right now. And because I'm running low on time, I didn't actually bother yet.
Buana, look, they are the cursed ones.
Lycan warrior? I think
I hate spiders. Why does it have to be spiders?
I think this is what the game description refers to as the Spider-Man.
Thank you.
And log with the raid. Welcome in everyone. Thank you so much for the raid and log. Welcome in raiders from Endlog stream. I'm Cooper, a variety retro streamer. I try to play a little bit of everything as far as old games go. We just started this game today and it's been a lot of fun. What were you playing? Chasing Stars. Not familiar with that game. Unless there was like a generic description that's not the actual name of the game. How did your stream go, Endlog? And welcome back to the channel. So this is the first level where we fight the Spider-Man. You play a lot of Palworld and you're not paying too much attention to the game, instead you're chatting. I played so much World of Warcraft, not paying attention to the game as well. Yeah, that name wasn't really related to the game, I was playing Shadowgate. Ooh, Shadowgate. I love the soundtrack on Shadowgate. Pull up the gun. Shoot, we are... The dude went back to freaking... Shadowgate is a really good game. That and there are like 2 or 3 games like that. With Shadowgate Uninvited is similar and has very good music as well. Have you played Uninvited? That's another game that I enjoy watching, but I don't know if I would enjoy playing. Oh, you can change the group order and change things from automatic. Interesting. I want to see if there are like key bindings for selecting the equipment. Hang on. No, just for the spells. Oh, Y for rifle, V for sword. We're gonna get a sword later. Interesting. So we can switch back to the rifle at any point by pressing Y. Okay, it's gonna be useful. You're actually progressing while not doing anything. It's just a grind that is uninvolved. Wait for an hour for a new batch of eggs. Spend 10 minutes hatching all the eggs. You're guessing while was just AFK time or waiting for a group. Sometimes yes, but it's more like the process of leveling up was just you go somewhere, you grab a truckload of quests, you go to the general location, you do all the quests, rinse and repeat, and it's just select enemy, press buttons until it's dead. So unless you're like very new to the game, it's very automatic. So I would just like have something playing and be talking to someone, not barely paying attention to what I'm doing. Much less involved. Yeah, I had leveling up down to a science on World of Warcraft. Was very efficient with it. I like this light effect. It's very dark right now. Did some of that on Guild Wars 1, but was different, max leveling that easily. Guild Wars combat in general was more involved than World of Warcraft. In my opinion, I did play both. Guild Wars was more involved in terms of combat, Age of Conan, City of Heroes, just some of the MMOs that I played back then. I think World of Warcraft was the most like memorize an order to press keys, do that until the thing is dead, and repeat. How's your day going? What's this game about? My day is going fine, thank you for asking. How was your day? And this game is about an explorer that in 1876 went in to explore some tomb of a pharaoh and then found out about some cultists following a dead god that wants to bring about the end of the world, probably. And he's mutated people into Spider-Man and creating other Lovecraftian horrors. And it's a Diablo-like with 2 kinds of segments. This one, which is like open world, like not open world, like outdoors, where you go around, you hire some people, you explore, and then eventually find a dungeon and you go into the dungeon and you explore and you complete a mission or fight a boss. We haven't seen any bosses yet. And it has a total of 15 missions. We are on mission 3. And it's a very unique game in a lot of ways. It's a very slow-paced, exploration-focused, Diablo-like. You even have to deal with like water and food. It's like it has some survival elements to it. Did you say 15 total missions? Yeah, 15. I believe it said that in the back of the box, and we did go through this. Counting it, it's 15 total. This is the third one. It's a lot of game. It is. I don't remember a lot because I watched other people play this game before. I'd always been curious to play it myself. I do remember the final boss being like a multi-phase full-screen guts monster. And that's reason enough to play the game for me. More games need guts monster levels. I'm still debating on what to play for the middle slot of the week. And one of the things I'm debating on doing is like a retrospective on all Joe and Mac games. Because I only know one of those, and I had a lot of fun with it, the SNES one. Freaking love that game. And I was thinking about that game, and I realized that one of the final section, or final sections of the game are literally guts levels because you walk inside a dinosaur. Like, if I remember correctly, you kill it, it drops down, then you go into its mouth, and then the following level is walking through it. And yeah, I might do that because I want to play through those games again. I've never played like the arcade ones. They're very different. A lot of games? No, Joe and Mac is not a lot. It's like 2 or 3 arcade ones, 2 or 3 on the SNES, and then the first one has a bunch of ports for different systems, like Game Boy and stuff. So it should be like, what, 10 games total or thereabouts? I have another retrospective that I'm thinking of that would be like dozens of games. I'm still debating whether or not I should do that one. Toe Jam and Earl. And no, Toe Jam it's just through 2 games and the reboot. I didn't play those games back in the day, and when I tried to play it recently I didn't see much of an appeal to them. They have good humor and very good music, of course, but gameplay seems a little bit jacked to me. John Mac on the SNES has one of the best boss fight musics on the system for me. Freaking love that particular song. Oh, we can't walk there. It's too deep. But we did cross this river a bunch of times over here. I've played board games that have the same premise of discovering what things do each time. I don't know why that reminds me of... What is the name of that Lovecraftian game? That is like... Oh shit. The dude transformed. Why am I not equipping the freaking gun? I did press Y specifically. I think it was like Shadow over Innsmouth or something. It was a co-op game where you like... Ooh, they all became monsters. Is it because it's night? Are we supposed to go kill them? Well, I do want the XP. It was like a co-op board game where you would like randomly draw an old god to be the villain for a particular playthrough.
He has seen the future, and it's not real.
He has seen the future, and it's not real. Oh, I don't have medicine. Shit. Did one of my guys die? No, they're all still alive. But I don't have any medicine. I'm so happy he's seeing the future. He's happy too. He's seen the future and he has Oreos. So he's all set. Oreo. I've heard of that game, I don't know about it. That game is really good. I've played like 2 or 3 sessions. It really does a good job of having the feel of Lovecraftian horror. And it has a lot of strategy because you have to work together. I remember this one time, like I was the only guy that could face against the old god for some reason. I don't remember the details. So I rushed next to a friend of mine to grab his shotgun to go for the final confrontation. It was very epic. We were all on the edge of our seats trying to see if we could beat it. I think it was like the first game I've actually won, because sometimes you just lose. I'm gonna put down a save because we are dangerously low on resources, apparently. I still can't get over the fact that that scene with the Oreos is not in the movie. I couldn't believe it. I scrubbed through the thing like 4 times trying to find it. What a scam. Imagine you look at the trailer and you tell your friends, let's go to the movies. You guys have to watch this. There's a guy with a VR headset eating Oreos. It's amazing. And that never happens. What a scam. Like, that's like half the reason you go watch that movie. I've played Escape from House on the Hill or something, where one place gets corrupted and becomes the Betty for the second half. That sounds interesting. I love your deep plot. They just film the actors while on break. It's not... Yeah, the future is not real. That's... I mean, there has to be the reason, like, right, Musifate, like it... Dude was on break. He was sitting next to the goggles, just puts it on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the camera rolling. That actor is so freaking over the top on that movie. Like, he plays the part perfectly. Like, you don't want it played any other way. You want it to be absurd. Okay, why am I unable to select the freaking rifle with Y? I could select it before. Hang on, am I misremembering the key? Y, rifle, X, machete. Nothing is working. God damn it, gang. I'm just gonna have to click, I guess. House on the Hill is also Lovecraft, supported by a random old god, but don't face them directly. Yeah, no, the one I played, you did face the old god directly. Which is kind of an exaggeration, of course, but... Man, I love Lovecraftian stuff. That was like the best part of the World of Warcraft lore for me, the old gods and their madness thing. Come on, come on, come on, the dude is gonna die, can't get there. Come on, start shooting. Can you please... Okay, they turned back. Oh, but they're still killing her. What the fuck? Okay, they stopped. Ah, shit. Why can't I select the rifle sometimes? I can't go anywhere, freaking dense jungles. Can we... Okay, clear this out a bit, I guess. What time is it? It's morning. That's when they aren't transformed. We probably do want to kill all of them, but I'm not gonna be here waiting for them to transform. Or the XP. This is another village. Can we talk to anyone? No? Can we buy resources here?
How can I help you?
We can, but we don't have
May the sun go with you on your journey.
enough precious stones. I've kind of run into a bit of a snag here with the resources situation. Like, I bought some medicine, but I don't want to heal my guys because I might need it for myself. Yeah, this jungle being this dense is really annoying. Okay, can I grab water from here? I can.
I can't drag even more stuff around with me.
And a little bit more. Alright. Water is not a problem. As long as you don't forget to bring some with you into the dungeon. Oh, I clicked
Take down the tents.
the button to set up tents by mistake. Man, what a weird ass level. This is interesting, of course, with the characters that transform in the night. It's very different from the previous levels with this jungle, but... Where's my mouse cursor? Holy shit. Well, we'll have to explore everything, either way. I like how everyone transforms into spider people, except the people we hired. Like, we are cursed hired, so we can escape the curse. It's 5 p.m. Should be like 3 hours before they transform. God damn it, we keep getting stuck. You know, this is a mission where you could realistically just not hire anyone and just stealth it. Do wanna share your medicine with hired African help sounds normal so far. Freaking German explorers, am I right? Yeah, that's a complicated place to navigate towards. I choose to believe this game was made in 1876, so this kind of stuff would be normal for back then. Okay, they're coming. It switched away from the gun again. Why does it keep doing that? I want to check the bodies. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. We probably do want the XP, so maybe slowly work through some of those enemies. If we can get to them. If you try to cut, we unequip the rifle, and then we can't attack properly. Just attack, attack! It unequipped because I right-clicked a plant by accident. Okay, that's annoying. They're not carrying anything. Alright, you know what? This level is very annoying. I'll just get through it. Get some experience and move on. Okay. I think if we go... Yeah, they're very weak. But we can't bring them over to the next mission anyway. So there's no reason to keep them alive. We clicked the plant, we unequipped the gun. Again. Oh, another peaceful village full of spider monsters. Can you attack here? The guy's dying. Yeah, we had the dude say, save us from the curse, and our guy just... Okay, I'm gonna save you all from the curse. I'll be right there. Well, they're not cursed anymore. Anyone else needs some uncursing? Just getting ready for some uncursing. Thank you for the redemption, happy cakes. Come on. And these dudes drop absolutely nothing, no wonder we're low on resources. And we can't even go back to town because they're all monsters anyway. I didn't equip the gun. Ah, we got generated by the spear. I think one of our guys died. Yeah, he died to the spear. I hope he didn't drop any items with him. Oh man.
This must be the Temple of the Elements.
Okay, can we get in from here?
First, I need the key to the shrine.
I need the key. Oh, the key's all the way over there. Shit. I like, oh, you need the key. It happens to be over here. You can sense it. Ah, Jesus. Okay, if I try to heal, do I heal myself first at least? I do. Okay. Okay, we're out of medicine, sorry guys. Okay, time to get all the way over there, I guess. We kind of need food as well. We can't get through here. And this other place has that trap that generated this. Okay, that's some food. We would like that. Come on, take the food. Alright, good shit. Let's go grab the key then. Let's take Mr. Hawk all the way to the other side of the map. Howard Hawk. That's probably how a German thinks British would be called. That's a very British name. I agree. And then they move on. Alright, so we have like 2 different dungeons in this area. I wonder if they show up as 2 different levels in here. No, Shrine of the Elements. So this is gonna be considered a single level. Because I do expect the hired people not to go in here with me. And then I have to come out over there with the key. And then they will be waiting, supposedly. Yeah, this should be another dungeon. But it's a cave, so it should be a different tile set. No, it's slightly different color. Well, hopefully we can get some resources in here.
Great. Now I've landed in a spider's temple.
All hail the spider god. Okay, thanks. I tried to attack someone that I looted. That's pretty bad. Food, okay, but we need medicine. Alright, the food is good, but shit, okay. Can we rest and recover some? We can. It can't go any faster, so we have to wait a little bit. Very soothing fight sounds. Yeah, you can hear the Spider-Man at a distance, shrieking every now and then. Just sit down, have some British tea. Do we not consume food and water while resting? I think we don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this, recover some health, because that took a lot from us. Oh, he got up. Can we sit down again? We can. Man, even on proper hardware for the time, the cursor still flickers a little bit in some cases. The game is very finicky on when it draws the cursor. The fact that most of the time the cursor is not flickering is actually very good. I remember when I watched McCall stream this game, you could barely see the cursor most of the time because it kept flickering. He also ran into other graphical glitches that I'm hoping I can avoid with my setup. Like with the map going entirely black because the lighting system just broke down. Ooh, medicine, good. Now I'm thinking that if we don't have a lot of medicine, we might want to do that most recovering by resting, because we might need the medicine for like bosses and stuff. Although for other levels we could always buy. Although we don't have a lot of precious stones right now. Okay, more medicine. What is this? Is this good? Does it damage me? I can't go in there. One spits lava, the other spits water. Choose wisely. Is everything back here explored? Yeah, I think it is. Although it's very dark, so we might not. Yeah, we hadn't been here. Oh, that's not good. Not good, not good, not good. Is it too loud? Let me know if you want me to lower the volume. Anything around this area? That's a very big torch. Let me walk close to these walls because sometimes there might be stuff hidden there. We're stuck. I have to go around. Okay. Very weird sometimes where the character can and cannot walk. Come on, game, what is this? Just spawn 500 around me. For no reason. Okay, you had to use some medicine, almost died. Howard Hawk is climbing, so we just gotta level up. Level 5. I don't know if we get anything other than better health, because you can't see any other statistics. Shit, another one of these. Let me put down another save. We're starting to run into the risk of dying randomly. Although we do still have medicine, it's just not a lot.
My bags are totally overfilled.
Really? I can drop some of these foods. We have plenty. I have a lot of food actually. We are eating a lot of spiders. Yummy. Where was... I can't find the precious stones again. Whatever. Other than the fighting sounds, which are of course very loud and exaggerated, the general atmosphere of the game with the looks, the music, the creepy sounds from the dungeons sets a really good mood for the game, I feel. Very atmospheric. Jesus, more of them. Okay, medicine. Jesus. No, we don't want food. We would like some medicine if any of you is carrying it.
My bags are totally overfilled.
We did find something there, but... Wait. It's a key.
I have absolutely no space left.
There's nothing here. What did we find the key? Okay, let's drop some food. And then let's grab that key that...
That must be the key to the Shrine of the Elements.
Right, the key is here, but you can pick it from here. Like here. It's fine.
Right, let's get out of here.
Well, let's, but I might want to do some light exploring before I go out. Just in case. So this is not even the dungeon for level 3. This is like a side quest. Which is good. And it does look different. I think there is a segment of the map that I didn't go into. Way back near the entrance. I would like to check that. Yeah, should be through here. Okay, some more medicine. Good. Gems. There was another body here. Food. Nothing. But there's reps around here. One last section to check. I couldn't see my health. I had to check down there because it was not visible.
My bags are totally overfilled.
I think I'm gonna use some medicine, it's fine.
My bags are totally overfilled.
Okay, looks like nothing here. We can go out and head to the Shrine of the Elements then. But we did get some experience by being here. I wonder if your level affects the strength of your magic once we get some. Medicine, good. Oh, there is some more medicine here.
My bags are totally overfilled.
We can't really drop anything. I mean, we do have some surplus of food, but yeah, no. Gonna go like this. We don't have any water. And now, can we get over it? No, we have to go all the way around. Never mind. I'm thinking that maybe, yeah, we have to grab some water, maybe have someone carry it. Then use the key. Then grab the water back before going into the dungeon. I hope we don't have to like exit the dungeon first to do that, because you might use the key and go in immediately. They don't have to go through like 2 extra loading screens for that. Anyway, we'll see. And I like how they're not obsessed with like using the entire space of the map, like some games often do. Especially certain dungeon crawlers like Amber Star. Like, you can't have a single tile that's not used for something, so maps are just full of dead ends. Just so they can use all the available space. Okay, it's morning. So people are not transformed into hideous beasts for a change. Yeah, they have enough water. So let's go right to the temple. Try to use the key and then try to bring in some water. I think maybe once we get the final fragment of the amulet, that should clear up some bag space. Because it should get built into a single item. Maybe the amulet is what enables us to cast magic. Yay, peaceful village, everyone was killed. Oh no, this one is still alive. These ones, they don't talk to you. They know that we have killed their friends, so they just like never ask an European explorer for help ever again. So let me put it down a save before I go inside. See if I can use the key without... Nope! He went straight in. Does that consume the key so we get the slot open? It does. Can we leave? And if we do, can we go back in without the key? Questions, okay. Water. We have water, we have food, we have all the medicine we can muster. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Although I could, I could drink this water. And then grab some more. There we go. We are officially full. Let's go back in if the game allows us to. It does. Alright. I was kind of worried that, no, I still need the key that you used and it got deleted. And the door is still closed. It wouldn't surprise me too much. Alright. Back into this, I can see a touch plate right here. Open some doors. I hope we don't have more spider people. It's an annoying kind of enemy. Just opening more doors with touch plates. Here's one of these. Just destroy old invaluable architecture for progress, right? It's fine. Look, very old painting that has been here for thousands of years. Just demolish everything. It's fine. Ooh, look at that. It's
really hot here. This must be the room of fire.
Because there are elements. So we're gonna have one for each element, I presume. And you have some flying fireballs jumping around now. Nice. Okay. Amulet fragment.
My bags are full.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have to... Okay, drop the food. Okay.
At last, I found the final piece of the amulet.
Oh, is it the final one already? Can we combine it? Not yet, apparently. Okay, we didn't actually take any damage from walking on the fiery bits, so it's fine. Just a little bit of fire. Ooh, do we combine it in here? Are we taking damage of those spells? Okay, that's the amulet.
The wishes of the gods have been fulfilled. Welcome, O wise hero. The amulet of Marduk is now complete. However, its powers will only be revealed when you have found the Book of Marduk. Therefore, look for a clue in the Temple of the Moon.
Okay. Let's go back and grab some our food back. Now that we have cleared some space in the inventory. Alright. You guys enjoy your burning, I guess. We're moving on. I see a passage down here. Let me see if there's anything else to the side. Nope. Ah, shit, get out of the way. Can't wait to cast some spells. Ooh, shit. That was very close. Can you Go away, please. Thank you. This is like a storm room or something. Things are being very crazy in here. Yeah, that opened that door. I think we just... Ow. I think we just move on. Come on. There are no enemies in here. It's just traps and environmental hazards, apparently. Yeah, those spells generate your health, so you have to be very careful. Move, please. That door is closed, we have to find a pressure plate. Might be hidden somewhere in here. On this wall. Oh, it's here. Okay, get out. Move! I'm clicking. I swear I'm clicking. Can you... I don't know why it's so difficult to move the character sometimes. You click and nothing happens. Oh, get out of the way. Alright.
If this is the Temple of the Elements and there are 4 elements, then this must be the Room of Water. What's happening here? Am I getting wet feet or what?
Okay, there are some spells going around. Shit! We just got generated, holy crap. Don't, please keep moving. Oh, we're still dying, we're still dying. Okay, that door got opened. Let me rest here. While the world ends around us. That's a very safe spot for resting. Man, health goes up really slowly. We do have medicine, but... yeah, whatever. Use the medicine and try not to die getting out of there. And fail. Please keep moving, my friend. Please, what? Why are you stopped? I don't know why it's fighting me and not moving. Alright, we got past that particular piece of bullshit. Ooh, cinematic. Or are we out? Oh, maybe they had to split the temple in 2 segments. Oh, I think it's a cinematic. My hard drive is spinning up. I think that was the end of the temple. But weren't there supposed to be 4 elements? We just saw 2. Oh, whatever. I guess they... well, wind and earth. Well, there was a room that was windy. And one where rocks fell, so I guess those are the other 2 elements. Okay. Traveling time, 48 days. Let's... down a save, I guess. And if we look here... we are at the 4th stage, Temple of the Moon. Which is where we should find the Book of Marduk. that should teach us how to use the Amulet of Marduk. A lot of the map is already revealed. There's an oasis there. There's a camel here. Hello, Mr. Camel. Ah, he doesn't talk.
If it's an altar you're looking for, you'll have to go north.
You'll also find an oasis to the north.
Everything's to the north. Why don't you guys leave
Do
north?
not forget, there are demons living in the desert.
Ah, that's why. That's a good reason.
You're looking for an oasis? There's one to the east.
The story goes that an altar is supposed to be the key to everything.
Alright.
The Temple of the Moon was built more than 4,000 years ago by the followers of Anubis. From then on, they were protected by his seal. But the seal was broken when dark powers took over the temple. Since then, the temple has been locked and can only be opened by the Amulet of Marduk.
What a coincidence, I have one of those. Alright,
Buana, how can I help you?
let us grab one of each. I don't think we need 2 warriors. At least not yet.
The sun go with you on your journey.
Now let's distribute everything. And let's buy some medicine. And we don't need to buy water because we can just get to the oasis.
How can I help you?
And we have plenty of food, so just medicine.
May eternal good fortune accompany you on your journey.
Okay. We could buy more medicine actually.
What would you like to buy?
Yeah,
Not
just
enough precious stones.
May the sun go with you on your journey.
alright. We can go to the oasis and grab some water there. Meanwhile, we have enough food and medicine to last us for a while. Let's see if we have new enemies on this map. Was the same cultists as before. Oh no, they're not the same. These are priests of Azagtha. And a monk. Oh, the priests are the one that cast spells. I thought it was like a different enemy before. I don't think there's gonna be anything over here. Yeah, no, it's a dead end. It's fine. Well, I was a little bit worried, but I didn't have enough time to test. Because the guy that fixed my internet left not too long ago. But I'm happy to report that I had no frame drops for the entire stream, so things should be fine. I wanted to do like a test, because you can run like a bandwidth test and stuff. Make sure it was stable before running the stream, but I didn't have the time. Alright. Yeah, this is the priest. Priests are stronger than monks.
Oh no, we'll die!
Oh no! You're fine. The map with the forest, the jungle was very interesting, but man, was it busy to walk through. Very dense. I'm glad we're back to just desert openness. Oh shit! Ah, one of these spec.
I'm dead tired.
Okay, rest up, everyone. Let's recover our energies. Well, we don't have any water, so we really have to go to the oasis. Although we do recover some thirst by
Take
eating.
down the tents.
I can't scroll the camera away from the main character. Which is fine, but if you're playing at a higher resolution then you probably can. Like you can't, but you can go farther away because the camera is zoomed out.
One, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, we'll get to an oasis, don't worry. It's fine. Oh shit, go back. Overall, despite the fame that this game has for being annoying to run, the troubles I did go through to get it running properly, shit. It has been very stable so far. No issues.
I'm thirsty.
Like, we ran out of food as well. Like, the problems that people usually have with this game haven't affected us yet. And it hasn't crashed or anything. Yeah, we don't have food or water. We need to get to that oasis very quickly.
Tired. I can't go on.
You have to.
I'm so tired. I can't go on.
If we don't get through the oasis, you guys are all going to a desert.
I can't go on.
Okay, can we somehow get to the water before cutting all of this? No, we can't. So this is gonna be a while. Come on, before they leave. Come on, you can do it. There we go, plenty of water. Drink up, everyone.
My bags are full.
Alright. Alright, that dude is full of water. Ah, okay. I'm gonna grab some food from here as well if we can. Farm a little bit. Why can't you go
I'm
in?
dead tired.
Get out of there.
I'm dead tired.
Stop complaining, man.
I'm dead tired.
These games keep annoying me with
I'm
being
dead tired.
with stamina mechanics. Like the only purpose that it has is to just slow you
I'm
down.
dead tired. I'm dead tired.
Alright, we can't camp there. Camp here, I guess. Like freaking combating Revenant, it was, I think one of our guys left. I was the worker. So hopefully we don't need one. We only needed one on the first level where we had to like destroy some rocks. Because if we do need one, we'll have to go all the way back to town.
Take down the tents.
Fun times. Can you equip the freaking rifle? I was gonna say I couldn't heal, we didn't have any medicine, we do now. Is there anything on this hut? Ah, shit. By the time I managed to equip the rifle, the thing's already dead anyway. Right, we got some resources, we lost our worker, but we might be fine. Let's keep going. God damn it, seriously? Okay, our guys are still alive. I need to pick up this medicine that just dropped to heal them. That wasn't good enough. And I got lucky because the priest cast a spell that actually hit the Spider-Man. Otherwise, that would have gone a lot worse. We're out of water again. Hang on. No, this dude has all of that. Why are we thirsty? I don't know, I clicked here and it didn't do anything before. I don't get it. That was a difficult fight, holy shit. That's like half of the map explored. There should be a second oasis, according to what the village told us. Okay, more enemies. Okay. Things are fine. Still alive. Didn't the dudes drop something here? Yes. Yeah. Okay. We don't have any food with us. We have very little medicine. We have plenty of water. Why does he have to walk all the way to the enemy before he starts shooting? I tried to click it to attack before, but It didn't work. Doesn't help that as soon as the enemy is in range, the enemy starts moving. There you go. I did see some icons over here when I had the enemy mouse over it. I wonder if that is like buffs that they have or something. Oh shit. But that was just for the priest. Can you go back and attack actually? I'm clicking the enemy, just do what's reasonable. Okay, we were kind of low on food, so that's helpful.
I'm dead tired.
Okay, set up camp, I guess. Do they recover health when camping? Doesn't look like it. Unless it's moving very slowly. Oh, they do recover. Never mind.
Take down the tents.
Oh, that's another oasis. And this dude just dropped a bunch of medicine as well. That's good. Okay, they might spawn a bunch of enemies on us like they did last time. Otherwise, I'm gonna cut this down. I think we should have plenty of water still, yeah. Water situation is fine. Just don't have a lot of food. These plants are only dropping water. Yeah, no, we don't want the water. Okay, let's keep moving. See if we can fully open this map. You'd be worried about this region because this thing probably goes here. All the way up here. So I might not actually be able to open this, but it should be fine. Okay. There's the top of the map. Very satisfying to just clear everything open. It completely. We didn't do that on the last mission because of the jungle. And okay. If there's... oh shit. Dead men carry nothing. I might actually be able to clear that from here. We don't need to go all the way around. I see two more enemies, a high priest and another high priest. And yet they do have like a red and blue element icons on them when you mouse over. I can't move the mouse cursor to show you because you have to be with the mouse on the enemies. Yeah, he's going to complain he's exhausted pretty soon. Gonna have to set up camp again.
I'm dead tired.
Yeah, told you. Jesus, snapped my... I cracked my knuckles and they hurt a little bit. I'm getting old.
Take down the tents.
Let's keep going. Almost finished with the map. That should be the dungeon over there. The Temple of the Moon should contain the Book of Marduk. It probably requires the Amulet of Marduk to open it. Which we have right here, of course. And imagine what a mess it would be if these guys went with you inside the dungeons. It'd be very cramped in there. Here it is.
There's no temple here. All I can see is this old altar that the villagers told me about. Engraved in the altar is the shape of the amulet. What can this mean?
Ooh, the shape of the amulet. What could it possibly mean?
Temple of the Moon. Temple of the Moon. Why is it called that?
I want to finish exploring the map over here. And then I'll try to use the amulet over there. Yeah, there isn't anything here, but we cleared every pig, so might as well. A satisfying full map, all the pixels cleared. Okay, head to the altar and use this. There you go.
That is absolutely amazing. I feel as if I'm in the story of 1001 Nights.
Alright, it's just a German game, it's fine. What is this that happens here? I'm trying to go there and it's... Do I need to pick the amulet back up maybe? Okay, so that I can't go in because I don't have the amulet, it teleports me away. Okay, that's fine. That's one way of not locking me out. Let me grab this water. You guys are gonna be out here, you don't need it. And let me grab this medicine as well. Come on, medicine. Let me grab this water. I'm gonna drink some of it. And then I'm going to fill up again. There you go. We got everything we could from our guys. All he has is some more water that we don't need, so we can go inside the Temple of the Moon now. And maybe this is where we, by getting the Book of Marduk, we can start casting spells. Let me put on a save. Or two. I'm going to stop the timer. And we're going to be continuing this tomorrow.